This call is now being recorded.
All right, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to Better Version of Yourself. The short form of Better Version of Yourself is BVoy, and I'm going to be taking you through a business presentation that is going to help you make money in this economy. Now, who we are. BVoy is a community of forward-thinking individuals committed to helping people grow and succeed. We've built a powerful, easy-to-follow system that equips you with high-value skills, teaches you how to launch a real business, and helps you unlock potential to earn 6 or 7 figures in today's fast-moving digital economy. About us, we are in the business of information distribution. Benefits of this group: business academy and mentorship program, real estate, traveling and tours, digital assets, business connections, international business partnerships, and financial empowerment system. Our mission is to create 50,000 self-made multi-millionaires in the connected economy by giving people the opportunity and the right systems to become global new generation CEOs with an amazing lifestyle. Our vision is to unlock the doors of prosperity and help people live a good life and be in their driver's seat of their destiny. The best way to predict the future is to create it. That is a quote by Abraham Lincoln. Now, why are you going to benefit from this wonderful opportunity? Number one, we get you to opportunities that are going to help you access or drive your dream car in 8 months. I want you to use the chat box and tell us which is that dream car that you might wish to buy. Which is that car? Which is that car that you always see and you get excited. You say that one day, one time, I'm going to buy that car. Now we are going to expose you to a very powerful opportunity that is going to help you drive in 8 months. I can see on my chat box that we have a Mercedes Prado, RS5, Bugatti, Noah, Lexus, Mazda, BMW, Ford Ranger, G-Wagon, Audi, Rolls-Royce, V8, Lexus, so many cars I can see. We are in a room full of dreamers. Wonderful. Let's proceed. Now, we also get to help you to get access to owning your dream home. I know we all have different types of goals. We have someone who wants to start with a car. We have someone who wants to build a house, probably your own house, or buy an apartment, or also build your parents' house. Then we also get you opportunities to travel or get exotic vacations, 3 of them in a year. For example, fly to Dubai, fly to Singapore, fly to Zanzibar, fly to the US. We're going to connect you to an opportunity that is going to make it very easy for you. Now, the most important thing about our community is that you get to access free mentorship. I repeat, access to free mentorship. Mentorship is very important because it is the bridge between you and accomplishing your goals. So we are going to give you free mentorship, free coaching that is going to help you become a better version of yourself. So welcome to BVoy, Better Version of Yourself. We have partners. We have people that we work with. These are international companies, including our mother company. And our mother company has been in existence now for 19 years. It was started in Philippines, Manila, since 2006. And you can see in the middle our CEO, Dr. Ed Kabantong, who is the visionary president, and the board of directors. And you can also see the owners of the system and the training team. So you're going to be trained by these guys that you see on your screen. So get excited because we have a very powerful system that we are going to be showcasing today. Now, our company was established in March 2006 in Philippines. It has expanded in over 76 countries. In fact, we have recently opened South Africa. The business came to Kenya in 2016. So it has been in Kenya for how many years? Around 9 years. Now, 3 most important things in life. Number 1 is financial freedom. If you don't have enough money, then there is something that is lacking in your life. So you lack time freedom, you also lack health freedom. So we are going to help you combine the three of these: financial freedom, time freedom, and health freedom. Now, before you partner with any company, you're first of all supposed to check if at all this is a legit company. Our company is a legalized company. Once you get started, you will be required to produce your KRA PIN, because as you make money, you are required to pay tax. So the tax is, first of all, you pay tax before you receive your money into your bank account. Now, we also have our business permits, and all our products are KEBS certified. Now, we also have our offices, our main offices. We have a main office in Nairobi, in this white building that you can see over here. And also we have another head office in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County. Now, we have received so many awards, so many awards, including the blue box that you can see in the middle of your screen. This is for daily payout. Our company pays on a daily payout, and there are these two over here, two Guinness World Record. I'm just going to mention but a few. So BVoy Success Academy is the biggest mentorship platform for entrepreneurs in Africa. Now, we have several events that we have previously done. They were so huge events, like last year, June 16 and 17, we had a big event at Kasarani. We filled it up with over 6,000 delegates, 6,000 people. I was part of the training team. You can see me over here, and so many other people who got a chance to be mentored and trained by even our billionaire mentor that you can see over here. I'm going to be talking about him later in the slides. We also did several events in Nairobi Cinema. We also did another event at this is Sarit Center. You can see the big numbers of people who get to enjoy our opportunity. These are members and guests all in combined. And this is just to show you the power of numbers. This is also another training that was happening in KICC. And also our second year anniversary as BVoy last year at Nairobi Cinema. We had an artist who performed at our event, and you can see so many people being awarded. And you can also follow us on Facebook. Just screenshot. You can go after this session, go and follow us on Facebook so that you can keep up with the updates. Now, these are our financial partners. So we are paid via two banks, EcoBank and Stanbic. Why do we use only these two banks? Because these banks are available in all African countries and also other international countries. So when you get to travel, you can get access to your money. We also use M-Pesa for transactions. So for also those people who want to include the M-Pesa, because I believe 100% of people who are in this meeting, they have a Safaricom line. So you can also use your M-Pesa as your financial partner. Now, our business reach. The business came to Kenya in 2016. We have two main branches, and total payout since 2016 up to 2024, the company has paid its distributors over 1.6 billion Kenya shillings. Now, let's now get to dive deep into some financial literacy. This is very important. Before you make money, there are some few things that you need to understand. The mechanics of making money. Now, I want to talk about something called leverage, and leverage is the key to huge success. And I want each and every person to use the chat box and type the word leverage. Now, what is leverage? All successful people have one thing in common: leverage. Leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money working for you. Now, leverage is the reason some people become rich and others do not become rich. Again, I repeat, leverage is the reason some people become rich and others don't become rich. Now, I want to highlight some of the companies that enjoy something called leverage. And I also want to talk about something called the connected economy. Also use the chat box and type in the word connected economy. Now, some of the companies that have interconnected the world, that have created opportunities for everyone in the world. These are companies like Amazon, the most valuable retailer, has no inventory, but it is worth over 166.3 billion US dollars. Now, what is common with all these companies? They're in something called the connected economy, and they run a powerful system that can be used wherever in the world. Same case to Netflix. Anybody can download the Netflix application and get to stream movies. And that is the fastest growing TV network that lays no cables, worth over 4.7 billion US dollars. Again, we have Facebook. Most of us you all have a Facebook account. The most popular media provider creates no content, and it is worth over 85.4 billion US dollars. Now, we also have Airbnb, the largest accommodation provider, owns no real estate, 3.1 billion US dollars. I believe in one way or another, you have one time visited an Airbnb and that money was sent to someone, an unknown person, just because of a certain app that has connected you to an accommodating room. We also have Uber, the world's largest taxi company, owns no cars. Most of you have an Uber account, either Uber or Bolt. Now, this company is worth over 2.6 billion US dollars. So the work of Uber is to connect the driver to a client and connect a client to a driver. So Uber does not own any of those cars. Now, one thing that is common is that all these companies, none of these companies existed beyond 20 years ago. So it is something that has evolved, and that is what we call the connected economy. And guys, I want to introduce you to this economy called the connected economy, where people are making money, where people are printing money. If you're there, you're struggling, uko peke yako. There are people who are making a lot of money. There are guys who sleep and wake up, they make 500 shillings, they make 1,000, they make 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. They make a lot of money through the connected economy. So don't be left out. You have to get to learn these skills that are putting money in so many Kenyans' pockets. Now, before we proceed, I want to show you some few ways in which people get to make money. We have the first one, employees, people who are employed. We call this a cash flow quadrant. And if you don't learn these, then you're going to struggle financially for the rest of your life. You see, you need to develop you need to develop some literacy in even how you get to make money. You need to be financially literate. So these are 4 ways in which people get to earn a living. We have the first one, employees. We have the second one, self-employed, or these are self-employed or people we call self-employed or small businesses. That is the word I was looking for. Then we have big businesses. Then we have investors. Okay, now let's start with the danger side. This danger side, the red side, this is where most people belong to, and they are financially struggling. They are having so many constraints because you see, your financial teacher never had, your business teacher never had any business. Your agriculture teacher never had any farm. So what we went to get in school was pure theory. They never taught us how to make money. And that's why most people, after school, they get confused, okay? Most people get confused because you have a very big degree. You've been in school. Personally, I was in campus. I got myself a degree. But after that, it was rendered useless because it could not even pay for me transport. It could not do anything for me. In fact, I am an engineer by profession, but I can never say that I have made more than 30,000 Kenya shillings from my engineering course that I spent a lot of money in campus, paying universities, and I never got anything in return. Instead, I found myself struggling in the streets of Nairobi looking for a job. I found myself working in sites, Mjengo sites, being paid only 500 Kenya shillings. Now let's talk about people who are employed. These are people who exchange their time for money, or they exchange their services for money. These are also the same people who get paid only 12 times in a year or 1 time in a month. Remember, guys, your bills reoccur on a daily basis, from airtime, from transport. There are so many bills. I believe there are people who are in this meeting. Yes, you're connected in this meeting and you don't have data. You don't even have internet. You had to purchase internet and you had to dig deep into your pocket for you to just connect into a meeting. There are so many people who say that they better stay hungry than lack data. You see, now our bills reoccur on a daily basis. These people who are employed, they end up suffering the most because they found themselves in large debts. They work for the boss. You keep on telling God to bless the work of your hands, and he ends up blessing your boss instead. Remember now, your boss is never going to pay you enough for you to be their neighbor. So these are the same people who don't have time. They have to seek for permission for them to go to somewhere, to attend a meeting or to attend a function. They never have their own time. There is no security. They do a lot of hard work. I know most of you guys have been employed, or probably you're employed. We also have students in this meeting. Now we have people who have been employed for so many years. You've really worked hard. Your job has drained you. You're also sick of your boss. You're sick of, you're already tired because of the way you've been used. You've completely been used by your boss and you're not making ends meet. You are only paying your bills. Now you end up having large debts, insufficient funds, and a lot of stress. Then let's move on to self-employed people, people who have their own businesses. Yes, you see, people who have their own businesses, they have expenses and they also have their business expense. You have to pay for your shop before you earn anything. You have to pay for your shop. You have to pay for you have to pay your employees. You need stock and so many things. And so many people are struggling. Most people are saying, oh, the economy is not doing well. The economy is doing well, guys. It is just that you don't have the right financial vehicle. And that is the reason why we say that this red side, we call it the active income side. You have to do something for you to get paid. If you don't do something, you don't get paid. So active income, money can only get into your account if you exchange your time or if you exchange your service. Are you following, guys? 95% of people are here and 5% of wealth is here. All right. I believe everybody is following. Okay, let me minimize some reactions so that we can all be in one meeting. Now, our work is to help you move from this side of the quadrant. You see, this left side of the quadrant to this other side of the quadrant, where we have complete abundance. Matajiri wote wako hii pande. Wewe kama hauko hii pande, wewe ni maskini. If you're not on this side of the quadrant, you're struggling. You are just a beggar. And I want to give you some financial literacy that is going to help you move from this side to this other side of the quadrant. I just need to give you some few secrets about this side, and you might be the next person who is smiling to the bank. Now, this side, we call it the passive income side. Now, this side does not need your permission for you to make money. You make money automatically. You make money because you either own a system. I want you to get on this side of the quadrant. This is the business owners or the big business owners. And I want us to highlight some of the companies that are here. We have companies like Safaricom. We have companies like SportPesa. We have banks. We have supermarkets. We have petrol stations. They are here because they own a system. I want you to think of one petrol station that you know, like let's say Shell. So Shell petrol station receives so many clients in a day that they make a lot of money. So their work is just to make sure that they have enough fuel to distribute to all the car owners that visit that petrol station. So in return, they have a system. The system is the Shell petrol station. Okay, I'm just using an example. And the network is readily available. Now let's look at a company like Safaricom. Safaricom has a very wide coverage. Now this wide coverage of around 30 to 40 million people. Per day, I believe you buy airtime or you spend some money from Safaricom. Safaricom has so many products I want you to give me some let me think of some products. We have airtime, we have Fuliza, we have M-Pesa, we have data, we have home fiber. So hizo zote hiyo kampuni inaitwa Safaricom lazima itatengeneza pesa whether inataka ama haitaki. The only reason is because they have something called a system, and they have a very big coverage. If right now you want to start something that is close to Safaricom, you will really struggle because you need a lot of money. That's why Safaricom does not have a very big competitor. In fact, the competitor is only Airtel. So for you to establish such kind of resources, it is quite impossible. It is near impossible for you to have your own system. We have banks. How do banks make money? They make money by you going and giving the bank your money. You bank through either a certain kind of a bank, and they take their money, your money, they give out as loans. Anytime you want to withdraw your money, they charge you. Remember, it's your money. Now, for example, let's say that 10 shillings, anytime you withdraw some money, you are charged around 10 to 20 Kenya shillings or 40 Kenya shillings. Let's give it around 40 Kenya shillings. And we have around 1 million subscribers in one bank. So everybody gets to withdraw some money. The bank gets to make some 40 shillings, depending on the transaction. So in a day, if 1 million people transact, that is how many millions? 40 millions goes to the bank. That's why you're going to realize that most of the banks, they have very tall buildings, tall, huge skyscrapers, because they use your money to get more money. In fact, they make money by giving you loans. If you take 1,000 Kenya shillings as loan from a bank, you will pay it, well, it's double because of the interest. Same case to Safaricom. When you buy airtime over 100 Kenya shillings and another 10 million people get to purchase the same airtime, they make a lot of million. They make millions of money through their own system. So the system is what they use to make money. Same case to supermarkets. The supermarkets don't manufacture anything. They just get those commodities, they put them in their supermarket, and they charge you some amount of money on top as profit for you to come and get that product where it is centralized. So you go and buy something like soap. They don't manufacture soap. They don't manufacture tissues. They don't manufacture sugar. They don't manufacture most of the items that they have. They are just there for you to come and purchase. So now I want you to think in terms of numbers. If they have large numbers of people coming to buy a certain commodity, so they make profits. They make huge, huge profits. Guys, our company is also here. Now, for you to be part of our business or for you to join our company, there is a system that you need to purchase. There is a system that you need to have for yourself. Now, you see people on this side of the quadrant, they get to make money automatically. The system works on behalf of that person. This is why we say that passive income is when someone is making money even while they are sleeping. If you're not making money while you're sleeping, then you're still on this other side of the quadrant. Either you are an employee or you're employed, or you are self-employed. So you don't have a system. So we all need a system to thrive in this world. We all need a system that can work for us when we are enjoying our vacation. We all need a system when we are sick in the hospitals. We all need a system that can at least generate money while we are also not okay, or when we are enjoying our life. Now, let's talk about investors. Money gets to work for you. Investors. An example of an investor is real estate. Real estate business is quite one of the huge investments that you can start that can be very profitable. Now, before you build your own apartment, or you build your own floor and get some people to pay rent from your units, it's going to take you you're going to invest some money, but later on you will make a lot of money. For instance, let's assume you pay rent of around 10,000 Kenya shillings. Tajua 10,000 imeenda chini sana. So let's give it around 15,000 Kenya shillings. And your landlords has around 10 units. So at the end of the month, your landlord is going to receive around 150,000 Kenya shillings, whether your landlord is alive or dead or is in a vacation. So it is also another form of a system. Now we can all be in one agreement that we all need a system to work for us. Now, if you have a system, then you can now buy yourself freedom. Unaweza hata kuteseka, unaweza hata kuwa unafikiria kuhusu pesa. You can now enjoy your life in peace. Hakuna mtu anataka kuishi maisha akiwa anatafuta pesa kila wakati. Sometimes you need to enjoy whatever you earn. That's why this quadrant is here for you. You get passive income. On this side of the quadrant, you have easy work, stability, spare time. You see, sometimes you find that those people who are super rich, they go to play golf on a Monday morning. Well, someone is having a heart attack, going to work. So there is a lot of stability, spare time, no debts, because the money is already available. Then plenty of money and total freedom. Now, 5% of people are here, 95% of wealth is here. That's why not everybody is driving a Range Rover. That's why not everybody is owning an apartment somewhere. It is because the money is only available in this side of the quadrant. This side of the quadrant, people make money on a daily basis. I believe we are all in agreement that we all need to have a system for us to thrive. Now, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This is so true, because if you work on a daily basis from 9 to 5, hautaipata time ya kuenjoy pesa yako. In fact, when you get paid, you only think about paying your bills. That is a quote by Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world. Now, I want to show you how you can become a connector, how you can join the connected economy and make as much money as you want. Now, listen guys, hii biashara pia haitaki mtu mzembe. Kama wewe umekuja hapa juu ya uzembe, you are not supposed to be in this meeting. If you are a lazy person, then you're not supposed to be in this meeting. You need to be gone. Rudi uende ulale. Sababu matajiri saa hizi wako mahali wanagawana nchi. Now guys, how do you become a connector and how do you benefit from our system? Now, as a connector, you have access to generate income from 76 countries in the world using your phone. Your phone is an asset. Naona hiyo simu uko nayo? It is an asset. Mimi niko na kama simu kama mbili, because I truly value that my phone is an asset. Inaweza nitengenezea pesa kama nimelala. Now, let's take off. This is the BVoy business opportunity. This is what is going to help you make your first million. It is what is going to help you make your first 10 million, 20 million, 100 million, as much money as you want. Now, design your business, design your income, design your life. Now, how do you get to join better version of yourself? How do you get to join? We said you need to have a system. So you need to purchase a system. The system is very affordable comparing to what you need to, what amount of money you're going to make. The system is very affordable. Again, I repeat, the system can be purchased even by someone who has not gone to school. Ni ya pesa kidogo sana. I want you to follow me to this presentation up to the end so that you can see the benefits of this system. Now we have the first system, inaitwa entry verse package. This is the starter hamper, inaitangwa entry pack. It goes for 29,888 Kenya shillings or $232, and it comes with one account or one system. Let's proceed. Now we have promo packages for people who want to make more money very fast. We have the first promo package. It's called a Neoverse package at 42,000 Kenya shillings or 324 USD. It comes with 3 systems or 3 accounts. Then we have another system called the Technoverse package. It comes with 7 accounts. It goes for 123,000 Kenya shillings and or USD 951. And it comes with 7 accounts. Then we have the next one called a Digiverse package. It goes for 254,000 or 1964 USD, and it comes with 15 accounts. So in our company, we say more accounts, more money. So you can start from wherever you want. Mimi nilianzia na ile ya chini kabisa. Nikianza sikuwa na uwezo wa kuanza. So I started with the cheapest package because that is what I could afford at that time. Now let's proceed. We have something called the Entrepreneur Builder. Now this one is what we call the Megaverse package. Now, this one has the maximum number of accounts in the company. That is 31 accounts. Remember, I said that I started with the cheapest one. I started with the Entryverse package. Right now, I'm running the biggest one, which is the Megaverse package. If you feel that the Megaverse package is not quite affordable for you right now, start with a package that you can afford. Are we together, guys? Start with a package that you feel you can afford for now. At least you secure yourself a system. Now let's proceed. Every package comes with one-time lifetime international membership. So registration is done once, and that account is going to run for the rest of your life. Imagine a business that you invest once and you get paid for the rest of your life. In fact, if anything happens to you, you're supposed to write somewhere your next of kin. Then you get an account, or your online account, or your online office. We call it a DTC. DTC means Data Tracking Center. Then you get products worth your money. So there are some products that you're going to get from the company for you to test. Then you get free trips, both domestic and international. Now, free mentorship. Guys, right now, you're enjoying free mentorship. Mimi hata sikujui. You just got invited by someone, either a close friend, someone sent you a link, someone who really values you amekutumia hii link ukue kwa hii mkutano. Then we have daily payout. Our business pays on a daily basis. Kila siku. Ukiamka hivi umelipwa. Before ulale umelipwa. Every day. And 7 to 8 ways of earning. Now, follow me through the presentation. Now, you also get a hamper. You get a hamper, a package with the right tools for you to do your business. Now, what is in that package? I know most of you guys are asking themselves, what is in that package? Health is not valid until sickness comes. Now, inside that package, there are a variety of some breakthrough health products that you can use. Remember, the company just wants you to use some of those products, and you might become a customer to our company, or you might use those products to make money. You can enjoy those products. You can sell. There are so many ways of making money. I'm going to get to that point later on. Now, some of the products that are in that package, some of them, they are on the screen. These are most of the products that are in the company's catalog. And I'm going to briefly explain some of them, some of the most important ones. Now, for those people who are struggling with weight loss, kuna watu wako na tumbo kubwa, kuna watu wako na wana struggle na kumaliza tumbo, kuna watu wanataka kukua fit, ukitembea kidogo hivi unaanza kuhema. Then there are some of the products that you can use to give you that flat tummy, okay? Now, I know when you look at some of those products, some of you look at it in terms of business-wise, na kuna mwingine anaona vile anaweza saidika. Very nice. We also have children products like this one called My Choco or Kiddie Gummies. This one is to help your child to take more fruits. This one's called Kiddie Gummies. It contains 26 fruits and vegetables, but they're in form of sweets. So mtoto wako ukimpatia matunda na umpatie hii sweetie, atachagua sweetie, but in form iko na 26 fruits and vegetables. We also have this beverage called My Choco, alkaline chocolate drink that you can also enjoy. Hata wewe unaweza kunywa, and it is a drinking chocolate that you can enjoy. Then we have self-care products for the ladies 20 years old and above who want to look more beautiful and younger. There is this product over here called Angel E. Wale wenye wanataka kuglow. We also have other lifestyle products that you can see over there. We also have a product over here yenye unaweza weka kwa simu yako to prevent you from electromagnetic frequencies or EMFs. We also have eye glow for strengthening your bones and having a nice skin. We also have beverages. One of my favorite beverages is cappuccino. Cappuccino iko na benefits mingi sana. Our coffee is decaffeinated, and cappuccino is highly loved by men because it increases sexual vitality. Sawa sawa. Na hii coffee yetu haina caffeine, so unalala. Kama ni usiku unataka kulala, unalala vizuri sana. Now let's proceed. We have 8 ways to earn. We have the first one, direct connector bonus, matched sales bonus, retail profit, monthly promo, Unipay plan, stair step, Unilevel, and traveling. I'm going to highlight one by one, the most important ones. And this is how you generate income as a connector. We have the first way of earning, which one we call direct connector bonus. Now, this is one of the the best ways of earning because it rewards anyone who gets to follow the system. Now, for instance, if you connect someone with an entry-verse package, assuming you invite a friend to come and see a presentation like this, and they decide to get started, the company, if that person starts with an entry-verse package, you get paid 1,800 Kenya shillings. If they start with a new-verse package, you get paid 6,000 Kenya shillings. If they connect with a techno-verse package, you get paid 20,000 Kenya shillings. If they connect a digiverse package, you get paid 40,000 Kenya shillings. If they connect a megaverse package, you get paid 60,000 Kenya shillings. Mi najua kuna mtu mwenye ananisikiza saa hizi ameanza kuona pesa. I know there are people who are wako na hiyo entrepreneur blood, washaanza kuona hiyo pesa hata before tumalize presentation. This is just the first way of making money. And how do we do it? Use the system, save yourself stress, time, energy and money. Usikuje hapa ati unajifanya wewe unajua. We are going to train you without convincing, without marketing, without selling products. Just follow our system. Tutakufunza. We are experts. We have been in this industry. So we are going to show you. Wewe ukikuja kama mwalimu, sisi tutakufundisha ndio uweze kukua unaelewa kenye unafanya. Are we together, guys? Now, our system, we have the first one inaitwa contact recommendation. This is whereby you are required to give us at least 50 contacts, and we are also going to help you connect as many people as you want from the first 50 contacts that you gave us. We also do videos. A video like this can be sent to someone to watch, and they are eventually your affiliates. Now, we also have social media. We are going to train you on the secrets of growing your social media, how you can make money with social media. We also have online eligibility link from our Facebook page. We also have questionnaires where people can fill in a questionnaire and they can join your network. And we also gather people in our offices. They come, they see our business presentation on your behalf. We train them for you. We also do Zoom like this one. We do home launch. We do big events, office meetups, etc, etc. Now, something that is going to really amuse you in the business. This is how the system favors you once you get started. This is how the system is going to favor you. Now, our system is binary. Binary means two. So binary inamaanisha pande moja na pande ingine, left and right. Our system haiko complicated. Haitaki uende utafute watu wengi. It just requires you to have either one person on the left, one person on the right. Now, this is Alice. Alice has connected Carol. Alice is going to make how much? 6,000 Kenya shillings for connecting Carol. Alice is also going to make another 6,000 Kenya shillings for connecting Ken. Now, remember, Alice has dropped around 50 contacts. So most of the people from her contacts are joining the business, or she has so many people who are now connecting after she got started. Now, the next person who is going to get started is going to join under the newest member, that is Ken. Alice is going to make 6,000, and in return, Ken is also going to benefit. This is just barely the first support that you're going to receive from the system. The system favors those who get started immediately with something we call positioning advantage. Now, hii inaitangwa spillover support. Twende pale kwa chat box. I want you to type the word spillover support because I want you to also remember this. Nataka ukumbuke hii before you get started. Ukumbuke kuna kitu itakusupport inaitwa spillover. Twende pale kwa chat box, type the word spillover. Spillover. Let's go, guys. Spillover support, spillover support, spillover support. Spillover support is when someone gets to join under you. Immediately you get started, the next person who starts after you anaitwa spillover. So spillover pia ni kama pesa. So hiyo inaingia tu immediately ikinotice kuna mtu ako chini yako. That is what we call a spillover. Thank you very much. Now the next way of making money inaitwa matched sales bonus. Matched sales bonus. Tutumie chat box again, just type the word matched sales bonus. Matched sales bonus. Now, what is matched sales bonus? Now, this is the lazy way of, this is an exciting way of making money because hapa ndio system inaanza kukureward zaidi. Because hii system ita reward ule mtu mwenye amekaa sana kwa hii system. Mwenye aliingia kitambo. For instance, kama wewe ulianza last week, the system has already started to reward you with the matching sales bonus. All right, now let's get to see this lazy the lazy way of earning. How do you earn with much sales bonus? Now that is the left side and the right side of the quadrant. You have connected Dan and you have connected Mary. So when you connect Dan, you make 6,000. When you connect Mary, you make another 6,000 Kenya shillings. Now the system says every time ukiwa na mtu left na right, inakupatia 4,800 Kenya shillings. Imagine in a day you making 4,800 Kenya shillings. Hata utengeneze moja peke yake. In 1 month you have made over 124,000 Kenya shillings. Assuming kila siku unatengeneza one pair, kila siku one pair, that is 124,000 Kenya shillings at the end of the month. Kama umetoa Sundays. Now this is done. Dan has already connected the first two. Pia yeye ametengeneza 4,800. Mary ameconnect the first two, ametengeneza 4,800. Now the system is also going to reward you again because you are the person who started this network. Angalia hapa. Do you know Jane, Ken, Tom, and Beth? Hawajui, but they are part of your network. They are part of your network. They are part of your followers genealogy. Wako kwa genealogy yako. Ni kama ukuwe na followers pale Facebook. Ukuwe na followers TikTok. But in real sense, kuna vile unatengeneza pesa because you have people who signed up before you. You see, the person who has signed up under Ken ni kama spillover. Huyu pia ni kama spillover. And you don't know these people. How much money are you going to make from these people who have just joined? The company said every time you have someone on the left and right, inakupatia how much? 4,800 Kenya shillings. Another 4,800 Kenya shillings. And this goes on up to infinity. So kama wewe ulianza kitambo, unatengeneza pesa kabisa kabisa. Kama umeanza jana na kuna mwingine ameingia chini yako, you start making money. So every left and right, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800. Up to infinity, giving you a potential of 96,000 Kenya shillings that month in your umeanza. Because assuming you only have a few people who get started, so 4,800 in a day gives you some good money. This is a potential of 96,000 Kenya shillings in a day. Because we have two cycles. Kuna cycle ya asubuhi, 7 in the morning, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. That is the first cycle. The company is going to give you 10 pairs. Then we have another cycle, 7 p.m. in the evening, mpaka 7 a.m. They're going to give you another 10 pairs. In total gives you a total of how much? 96,600 Kenya shillings. Now the entry-verse package looks like this. And this is just, I'm just repeating myself so that you get to understand. So from just connecting A and B, you get 16,800. A and B connects their first two people. A makes 16,800, B makes 16,800. And let's get to make a pair. I know you can see the two pairs that are under A and B. That is C and E gives you 4,800. D and F gives you 4,800. Na system haiangalii vile genealogy inakaa. So long as there is a left and a right, you make 4,800. And this goes on up to infinity. Every left and right, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, up to infinity. Every left and right, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, up to infinity. Up to infinity means up to the end of the world. So there is no day utakosa pesa. This is a system that is working for you. This is the bitter truth, that the system is going to reward those people who are already in the system. Wale watu wenye wame secure their spots in the system, those are the people who are going to get paid. Sio wale watu wenye wanachungulia nje. Those who own the system are going to be the beneficiaries. Now, the Neoverse package also looks like this. Now, this package comes with 3 accounts, and I'm going to just talk about the Neoverse package and the Technoverse package, then we can proceed. Now, from having 3 accounts, now this shows that you have duplicated yourself 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So account 1 iko na system mbili so far. So if you look at account 2, it requires only 2 people. So mmoja hapa, mwingine hapa, mwingine hapa, mwingine hapa kwa account 3. So far, because you have so far connected Anita and Bruno on your far left and far right in account 2 and account 3, you make 6,000, 6,000 and a pair of 4,800, giving you 16,800 Kenya shillings. Now, And the next person gets to connect as Kathy, gives account 2 6,000 and 4,800. Account 3 also gets David, makes 6,000 and 4,800, and the last 4,800, giving you a total of 43,200. So we are going to show you on the easiest ways on how you can get your first 2 people. Remember, you just need the first 2. Hauhitaji kila mtu. We are going to help you because on the first week, once you get started, first and second week, we first of all focus on how you get your return on investment. Imagine you invested for an Universe structure or package, and by just having your 4 people, you have already made 42,000 plus and an extra 1,200 Kenya shillings. Now, the next people who are going to get started, they're going to be starting under Anita, Kathy, David, and Bruno. Kila mtu anafaa tu kuconnect watu wake wawili. Anita 2 people, Kathy 2 people, David 2 people, Bruno 2 people. Now, account 2 is going to make how much? 4,800, 4,800. Now, remember, account 2 is also an account on its own. So it's making its own money. Account 3 also makes its own money. 4,800, 4,800. Account 1, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800. Guys, up to infinity, bila mwisho. So you have 3 chances of you making 20 pairs in a day, 20 pairs in a day, 20 pairs in a day, which is a lot of money, guys. Now, the Technoverse package comes with 7 accounts. Hapa pesa inaongezeka. Now, this one gives you a traveling promo. You enjoy travels with this package. If you want to enjoy travels, it has 7 accounts. And for the 7 accounts, you just need to connect 2 in account 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, let's connect the first 2 people each. Account 4 here makes 20,000 because of connecting this person who has started with the Technoverse. Huyu anatengeneza 20,000, that is 40,000, 20, 20, 40,000, 20, 20, 40,000, 20, 20, 40,000, total, which is 160,000. Now, here you make more money because every left and right here, instead of making 4,800, you make 14,400. So more accounts, more money. So every left and right, how much? 14,000, 14,000, 14,000, 14,000. Let's look at account 2. Account 2 inatengeneza a pair left and right 14,000, left and right 14,000. Account 3 left and right 14,000, 14,000. Let's look at account 1 14,000, 14,000, 14,000, 14,000. By just having 8 people under your network gives you 332,800 Kenya shillings. Ukiwa tu na watu 8 peke yake kwa system yako. Mbona unataka kuingia biashara na ukue mzembe na kuna pesa? You see, people do a lot of things for them to make money. And you get a system like this that is going to reward you, then you can make as much money as you want, up to infinity. We also have Digiverse package. Now, Digiverse package gives you something called the car program, the car plan, that Mercedes-Benz, that BMW. If you want to drive it in 8 months, then this is the best package, inaitwa Digiverse package. Now, the system inakaa hivi. You have how many accounts? 15. By just connecting 2 people, you make a total of 113,000 Kenya shillings because hapa kuna 40,000, 40,000. Remember from what I explained before, then the pair gives you 33,600. So by just having 16 Digiverse under your network gives you 1.4 billion Kenya shillings. Then we have the Megaverse package. I'm almost finishing the training for today. We are actually on time. So the package, this is the biggest package inakuja na 31 accounts. This is what I'm running. This is the package that is going to help you build your dream house, your dream home. And this package comes with a property and house plan. Now, it comes with 31 accounts. By just having 2 people connected under your network, it gives you 192,000 Kenya shillings. This is 72,000 a pair and 60,000 left, 60,000 right. And if you just connect your first 32 directs, it gives you 6.5 million Kenya shillings potential. Now, recap. These are the packages that you can start with. So start where you feel you can afford. Start where you feel very comfortable from. So you can choose either Entryverse, you can choose Neoverse, you can choose Technoverse, you can choose Digiverse, you can choose Megaverse. So at the end of the session, I want you to stick up to the end of the session. I'm almost done. I'll be logging into my account so that you can see the real money in the business. All right. This is another way of earning, inaitwa retail profit. For those people who are good at selling, hakuna mtu anakukazia. Tukitaka kuuza, if you're good at, probably you have friends who might want to test the products that you got. You can also share, and they might be your next customers. You get these at the counter at 1,500 Kenya shillings. You sell it at 1,000, at 2,500. You pocket 1,000. So meaning if you sell 10 in a week, that is 10,000. If you sell 100 in a week, that is 100,000 Kenya shillings. Selling is optional. Hakuna mtu amekwambia ukuje hapa uanze kuuza. You can do the network development part, which is much more interesting in making money. We also have Unilevel. When anyone purchases any product under your system, whether a weight loss product, whether any kind of product, the company gets to compensate you 5% from all the directs. Now, we have another lazy way of earning. Hii sasa ni cheo, ranks. Anajua kuna watu wanapenda kukua supervisors, directors, CEOs. Now, they are also something for you. Now, every date 15, if you have a rank, you get compensated. Jana ndio ilikuwa date 15. So jana watu wamelipwa pesa ya rank. Every date 15 kuna pesa inaingia ya rank. So ukianza unaanza kama distributor with no rank, then you get promoted to your first rank as silver executive. Now the ranks pays you, like assuming silver executive, they pay you from 30,000 to around 60,000 every date 15. Then you have gold executive, they pay you from 80,000 and above. Global ambassador, they pay you from 180,000 and above. Then we have global ambassador ruby, then we have global ambassador diamond. So those ranks zinakuja na pesa yake, no pass up, no time frame, no demotion. So ukipata hiyo cheo haiwezi tolewa. So far you now get to enjoy. Then we have the last way of earning. This is for those people who likes to do directs. They get extra reward. Inaitangwa get 3 promo in 1 month. Now, for instance, you have 3 people who connected with a Neovas package. Kampuni inakuongezea 8,000 kwa system yako. You had 3 Technovas inakuongezea 20,000. You had 3 Digivas inakuongezea 60,000. You had 3 Megavas, kampuni inakupatia as much as 200,000 Kenya shillings. You can now clearly see your dreams unfold in front of your eyes. Now, the company pays on a daily basis, and you choose either of these 2 banks, EcoBank or Stanbic. You're also supposed to produce a valid ID, a passport if you are underage, because we also have kids who are in the business. They just need to produce the birth certificate, and then you're going to connect your bank with their accounts. You can also open an account for your kid, ikuwe inamlipia school fees. Unaweza fungua pia account yako yenye itakuwa inakusaidia kulipa rent. Unaweza fungua as many accounts as you want for you to get that extra income from the system. Again, remember we said that you get paid on a daily basis. Now we have the other way of these are benefits. Sasa tunaongelelea benefits. Now kuna kitu inaitangwa gadgets and free travel. Hii inaitwa PGI, Prime GC Innovation. Now hii inapatikana kwa mtu mwenye ako na rank na anaenjoy kitu inaitwa Prime Life. So you can enjoy gadgets, you can redeem an iPhone, a MacBook, a fridge, a television, a motorcycle. You can redeem a laptop, you can redeem whatever you want. So you earn these points. There are points that you can earn from your system. You can see me over here. I was receiving an iPhone 16 Pro Max over here. I received it. Na nilienjoy sana because instead of going and purchasing an iPhone worth 250,000, you can redeem it from our company and become an iPhone user. Now, we also do a lot of charity. We've done so many charity events. We give back to the community. And one of the most interesting things, because I believe there are people who are here, they are going to be traveling with us because we have our upcoming trips very, very, very soon. So you can also enjoy exotic vacations. You travel, you enjoy. Si kila saa kushinda huku town, kushinda Nairobi, kushinda mahali penye huko. You get to travel. Unapanda ndege, you visit Dubai, you visit Maldives, you visit places like Singapore, you visit Zanzibar, you visit the US, because it is very possible with our business. Now, these are some of the success stories in our community. Those people who have really enjoyed the daily payout. Watu wametengeneza pesa huku sawa sawa. Now, this is one of my mentors. His name is Ambassador Michael Adiemi, all the way from Nigeria. He's the guy who brought this business to Kenya. Now, he brought this business to Kenya and to Uganda. So the guy used to sell ice cream. So like around 13 years ago, a lady helped him see this opportunity, invited him. He saw the opportunity and he said yes to this opportunity. Right now, we call him the billionaire mentor. He has made a lot of money. He's a billionaire in the company. He's driving a Chevrolet Camaro. He's driving 2 Range Rover Vogues. He has an Ford SUV. He's always associating himself with big people in the acting industry in Nigeria, and he's always visiting us here in Kenya. You're going to be mentored by the billionaire mentor himself. You can see him over here. Imagine having access to a billionaire mentor. Yeah? Some of you guys, you don't have mentors. Some of you guys are being mentored by funny characters. Some of your mentors are supposed to be mentored, but here you're going to be mentored by great people, guys. This is Kano, used to play for Arsenal. He's also part of our business. You can see him alongside our CEO. We also have actors who also said yes to our business, and they are all enjoying this powerful business opportunity. Guys, I remember when I was joining the business 37 years ago, I started as I was very broke. I was at my lowest part of my life. And after doing the business for some few years, I bought myself my second car. This was my second car, a VW Golf. This is Francis Njoroge, who is driving 2 cars, used to be a paparazzi. This is Kevin Mwangi, from NYS to becoming a mortuary attendant, driving now a Mercedes-Benz C200. This is Benzel Obare, used to be a disc jockey, I'm a DJ, now driving a C200 Mercedes-Benz. This is Quinta, used to be a banker. Right now, she's driving a Mitsubishi. This is Alice Minor, used to be a grocery vendor, Mama Mboga, driving a Honda. Guys, this is one of my mentors, the guy who also connected me to the business. Alikuwa anauza mtumba. Alikuwa tu pale Gikomba, selling mtumba. And I remember when I joined the business, after 1 month, he bought himself a Mercedes-Benz C200. Alikuwa amefanya biashara for only 1 year, 7 months in the business. Na akanunua gari yake ya kwanza. You can see the Mercedes-Benz over here. Right now, he's driving several machines. Akona hii, akona V8, akona BMW, akona hii hapa, amejenga nyumba yake kubwa pale Ruiru. Guys, what else do you need to see? What other evidence do you need? If people are making it, why are you not ready to get yourself to these levels? This is Meshak Mo, who used to be a police officer. Alikuwa amechoka na kazi yake ya askari. Alikuwa amechoka kurushiwa mawe. And you can see him over here. He transformed. Right now, he's a very powerful business person in our business. Aliweka bunduki chini. So there are people who are saying yes to the business and benefiting. This is a lady that we call Audi Queen. She joined the business 3 years ago, and last year she bought herself a new Audi. For the ladies, it's time for you to be challenged. This is a lady who is barely 26 years driving herself an Audi. So kama mtu wako amekataa kukupatia pete, I think you deserve 4 rings. This is a Merab who's driving a TX. Okay. This is Chaka, used to be a student from KU, joined our business, right now driving a Volkswagen Golf. This is Arnold, who bought himself a BMW, courtesy of our business. This is Macklins, used to be alifanya course ya criminology. And after joining our business, he did the business for 2.5 years. He bought himself a Volkswagen German machine. This is Kelvin from NYS. Huyu hata amejenga nyumba, amejengea mzazi pale nyumbani. You can see the house over here. And this is Denzel from DJing. Ndio huyu akinunua gari yake pale Mombasa. Hapa panaitwa Magariland. Unaona wale wenye wametembea pale Mombasa. This is a Mercedes-Benz. This is me when I purchased my second car. This is Kulen, the BMW I was talking about. Ndio hiyo. He's also driving a V8. In fact, guys, to shock you, he redeemed this car through something called PGI. Zile points zenye nilikuwa nakuambia. So you can even redeem yourself a car. Guys, it cannot get better than this. Now, we also have some exotic vacations that you guys are also going to be enjoying. We have our first exotic vacation, which is going to be in September. This is Dubai. Get excited for Dubai trip. Then for you to qualify, you need a Technoverse package and above. And almost karibu kumaliza. And we also have another exotic vacation to the US. This is going to be for 2026 next year. And you can see the mechanics for you to enjoy this trip, okay, the US trip. So we are going to be visiting these places. We are going to be flying to these places, to Las Vegas, tenda kuona hii bridge, New York. You see, this is the symbol of liberty ya pale New York. Imagine traveling. Wewe bana umezoea kukaa huko kwa nyumba bana. Wacha kujifungia sana kwa nyumba. Get here, get out here, get to be exposed. Exposure ni kitu ya maana sana. Then we have Singapore. Singapore is going to be around November. So those people who have qualified for November Singapore trip, then we have another trip that is going to be in December, Zanzibar. Hata hii unaweza kosa kweli. Yes, you can see some of the exciting trips that you're going to enjoy with our business. Then we also have our Diani trip. Hii ilikuwa ya last year. Hii ilikuwa ya hii mwaka, tulienda 14th to 17th May, tulienda already, tusha enjoy. And to qualify, you need a Technoverse package and above for you to enjoy the travel. Now, time gives you what belongs to you. Trust your timing. How do you get started? I want you to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot immediately, because this is how you get started, the easiest one. So choose a package, either Entryverse, Neoverse, Technoverse, Digiverse, Megaverse. So pay for it. How do you pay it? You pay for it in these M-Pesa companies pay bill, 814350, and your account number, it's a pay bill, 814350, account number is your first name. Then send that message to the person who sent you this link, and watakusaidia uanze biashara. So complete your registration with the help of your inviter. The person who referred you is going to guide you through the registration process. You can choose to get registered at our main office, or you can pay from wherever you are. Kama uko mbali, no worries, you can do the business from wherever you are. Then you're going to access your account because you're going to receive a username and password for you to log in and start tracking your account with your data tracking center. This is your office where everything is stored. Then you're also going to be plugged into our mentorship sessions. Hakuna kitu ya maana sana kama kukuwa trained. If I've personally showed you this business opportunity, what if I get to become your mentor? What if I decide that I'm going to be mentoring you in this business? Now, there's something called first come advantage. Hii ni ya maana sana. I want you to pay attention why you should get started. The earlier you join, the better you position yourself. Once you register, everyone who signs after you will automatically be placed under you, helping you start earning immediately. Note that. Then, mentorship that sets you up for success. You will receive expert training and guidance directly from BVoy's top leaders to help you grow very fast. Then, take action. Make your payments right now, receive your hampers, and beginning to grow your business. Immediately you get started. Now, take a screenshot again. This is where you pay. Kindly don't send money to anyone's phone number. Don't send money to any EcoBank account. You only pay directly to the company's pay bill number. Pay bill ni 814350. Account number ni your first name. Send the M-Pesa message to the person who invited you. And guys, as we finish our training, I'm going to be logging into my account so that you can see. We always say that to walk 1,000 miles, you have to decide to take the first step. And with God and better version of yourself, everything is possible. Guys, let's appreciate ourselves. Tujipigeni makofi, guys, for taking your time to be in this meeting since it started. Twende pale kwa reaction. Appreciate yourself. Jipigie makofi. Umekuwa kwa mkutano tangu ianze. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road. Guys, I want to show you the power of this system. Najua kuna wengine wako hapa kwa mkutano. They just want a little bit of proof to show them that this business totally works, okay? This is not the time to leave the meeting. This is the time to challenge yourself and see yourself being part of the top 1%. So I'll be logging into my account so that you can see how you get to earn, how you get to withdraw your money, and I'll be sharing my account. Let me log in right away so that we have a smooth process, so that you can see everything. Hapa tunaonyeshana kila kitu. Hapa hakuna kitu tunaficha. Hapa hakuna kitu tunaficha. So hapa hakuna kitu tunaficha. Hapa tunataka kukuonyesha kila kitu, kila kitu. We want you to see. All right, I believe you can see my screen. All right, that is my dashboard. This is my DTC. I can even log in again. So you just input your username and your password. Then you can see my account. So our business pays 24 hours. So this is my rank. Niko na rank inaitwa Global Ambassador. I believe kila mtu anaona. This is my rank. So kuna two cycles. Kuna cycle ya asubuhi from 7 in the morning to 7 p.m. Then you have another cycle from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. So mimi kutoka asubuhi from 7 in the morning hadi saa hizi, I've not withdrawn any amount of money, and I want to withdraw it as you see. Okay, I want to do it live as you see, guys. So far the business today has paid me 63,435 Kenya shillings. And if you want to encash your money, unakuja hapa kwa encashment. Unasema encash, unaandika the amount of money, you choose the bank, and from there unatoa pesa yako. So the business pays on a daily basis. You can see the transactions, and we also pay tax. Ukiangalia hapa kuna kitu inaitwa gross na kuna net. So ukitoa 12,000 inafika ikiwa 11,000. Ukitoa 29,000 inafika ikiwa 27,000. Ukitoa 33 inafika 31. Ukitoa ikiwa 21 inafika ikiwa 19. Ukitoa 76 inafika ikiwa hivi. So you can see some of the transactions. There are times I transacted 80,000, 25,000. This is in a day. 25,000, 12,000, 42,000, 37,000, 60,000, 40,000, 12,000, 116,000 inafika ikiwa na hiyo pesa. This is what you're going to be enjoying. You see? So all the amount of money that you make is also being taxed. So nikitaka kutoa pesa, nitakuja hapa niseme encashment. So tunaona balance ni pesa ngapi? 63,000. So tuandike 63,427. And we choose the bank, EcoBank, then we say encash, and we say proceed, and the amount of money is going to be encashed. Imesema aje? Encashment successful. Now let's see. Nasema July 17, I've encashed how much? 63,000. Itafika ikiwa ngapi? 60,000 Kenya shillings. Guys, let's appreciate our business. You can see the power of money. Yeah? Wewe uko hapo unalia shida na una system. I just want to do this very fast. I want you to see how much money the business has paid me since I got started. And I'm not doing this to show you that I have a lot of money, but the business has paid me a total of 21.7 million Kenya shillings. Guys, good or very good? Have you said yes to our business? Are you ready to make money? Are you ready to be the next millionaire in our business? Now, I want to give a chance to a few people who are going to be mentored. I want to give a chance because I see we have a very big number today watching. I want to give this chance to at least 50 people. I want to give this chance to a minimum of 50 people. at least 50 people who are going to connect, around 30, 50 people that I'm going to mentor. These are people who are going to be starting the business from today up to, let's say, Leo ni Wednesday, from today to Saturday. I want to give you some few days so that you can get started and plug in to get yourself a system. And I want to help you on your first month, regardless of the package that you're going to start with. I want to help you make a minimum of 100,000 Kenya shillings. I want to help you make a minimum of 100,000 Kenya shillings. Now, this is what you're going to do. If you are among my 30 people, wale watu wenye wamesema wanataka kuanza biashara, I want you to have the following qualities. Number one, you need to be coachable. You need to be someone who's going to be joining our trainings to be guided so that we can show you how you can do it, because it is something very simple. You just need to learn. Number two, you have to be in a position to also help others. Lazima usaidie mwingine. Hatutakusaidia bure, tunakusaidia yes, lakini tutakupatia watu pia wenye wewe pia utaweza kuwasaidia. Are we together, guys? You're going to be receiving even spillovers. We need you to also be a mentor to also these spillovers that you're going to receive. And the last one, you should be starting the business from today, Wednesday. Today, Wednesday 16th, up to Saturday. I'm giving you up to Saturday, okay? Up to Saturday. If you are among my people who are going to be starting the business from today, Wednesday, up to Saturday 19th, I want to give you this chance. I'm going to plug you into to my closed WhatsApp group where you're going to be enjoying all the exclusive benefits. Now, one thing that I also want to assure you is that we are going to work with you until you qualify for next year's USA trip. We are going to give you an exclusive chance for you to enjoy the USA trip that is going to be happening next year. Iko na qualifications rahisi sana. And if you are among my 30 people, this is how I want you to identify yourself on the chat box. Just identify yourself on the chat box. Na ujue kusema pale kwa chat box pia ni kulipa. Uchangamke, ujue venye utapata akaunti yako between today and Saturday. Are we together, guys? So twende pale kwa chat box, tell me your name, the person who invited you, the package that you're starting with, and the day that you're going to be starting. That is between today and Saturday, between 16 and 19. Date 16 and 19, starting from today between 16 and 19. If you're among my 30 people, the chat box is open. Tell me your name, the person who invited you, the package that you're starting with, and the day that you're going to be starting. Kindly follow instructions. Just follow instructions. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Kuna mtu anasema ananiambia mpaka Sunday. It depends, Beatrice. Okay, Beatrice, give me your details. Let's go. Let's go. Follow instructions. Vile tu nimekuambia ufanye. Usiandike vitu zako. Let's go. Let's use the chat box. Let's go. Let me have my first person. Kindly, my co-host, kindly identify those names. We have the first person anaitwa Fauzia Rashid. Anajita Fauzia Rashid, invited by Mr. Joshua Kioko, lakini hajasema anaanza lini. So we automatically cancel it. We have Cecilia, invited by Brayo, is starting today. Cecilia Mwaniki anaanza kesho, hujasema ni package gani. So I'm going to count you as number 1. Then we have the next person. Remember, I'm only following those people who have followed the instructions. We have Miriam Wavinya. What were water instructions? Water instructions. Your name, the person who invited you, the package that you're choosing, and the day. Just make my work very, very simple for me to help you and my co-host to get your names, to capture your names. We have Raphael. Raphael invited by Joseph Ndeti. Hakuna information umenipatia hapa. We have Fancy Atieno invited by Dixon. I'll start on Friday. So Fancy, my number 2, niambie unaanza na package gani. All right. Then we have Gideon. Gideon amesema ameinvitiwa by Barasa, 29,000 starting on Sunday. That is my number 4. Then we have my number 5. That is Silas Wanjala. James Ndegwa invited me starting on Saturday with the entry-verse package in kona mtu wangu wa 5. Then we have Daniel invited by Chris joining on Saturday Saturday starting with start over. Inaitwa entry versus start over. All right. Then we have Cecilia, invited by Brayo, anaanza kesho na package inaitwa Neoverse. So niko na mtu wangu wa 7. Then we have my 8th person, anaitwa Emmanuel Lexon, invited by Waziri, starting na package ya Neoverse on Sunday. I have my number 8 person. We have Ian, anaanza. Ian, wewe umechanganyikiwa, ende uongee na huyo mtu mwenye amekuinvite akusaidie. So we have Mary Njoroge, invited by Nancy. I will start tomorrow. With which package, Mary? Okay. Maria, invited by James. We have Stella, invited by Finesse, starting tomorrow with an entry-verse package, my number 10. Number 11, Miriam, invited by Gadhoni. Marianne, starting on Sunday, na package ya 29,000. Number 11, let's see number 12, Yvonne, invited by Calvin. I have started. Okay, that is my number 11. Okay, Fauzia amejikosoa. Number 12, anaanza. Okay, Mr. Joshua. Okay, then we have Beatrice Mwende, invited by Joseph Mbogwa. Okay, starting date 20 with 3 accounts. Okay, Sally, starting tomorrow with the Neoverse. Okay, number 14. Number 15 ni Miriam Wavinya, invited by Dennis, starting with an entry-verse package. Hakuna package ya 29,000. Jackie, invited by Joshua, will start on Sunday with the package ya Neoverse. Okay, number 16. We have Emmanuel, invited by Wiziri, starting on Saturday. Nimesha kuweka kwa list. Tuko na Nyoki Vivian, invited. I'm starting on Saturday with which package? Number 17. Okay, Charlene Kemboy, invited by Lagat, starting tomorrow. Number 18, we have Raphael, invited by Joseph Ndeti. I will start by Saturday. Number 19. Number 20, we have Gladys Wanjiku, invited by Brian Derito, starting on Friday. My 21. We have VJ, invited by CPA Waihumbu, starting soon with Neoverse package. So ni kusema nini sasa? Ochieng, Vitalis Ochieng, I was invited by CS Mwangi, Neoverse package starting on Saturday. Yes, number 21. Number 22, Catherine Nganga, invited by Dr. Komba, starting on Friday. Number 22. Number 23, Jackie, invited by Peter, starting today. And the package of entry-verse, wonderful. Kama umelipa, make sure umetumia huyo mtu your message after you have paid. We have number 24. Collins Othiambo anaanza na package ya 42,000, lakini hatujajua umeinvitiwa na nani. Number 25. Okay, number 25, Kevin Mutwiri, invited by Nicholas, starting on Saturday na package ya Neoverse. Number 26. Number 27, anaitwa Veronica, invited by Diana, starting tomorrow. Which package kindly? Number 28. Number 28, anaitwa George Gitonga, invited by Mr. Tembo. George Gitonga, hujatupatia information yako, so hiyo namba tunapeana. Geoffrey, invited by Michelle Mwendwa, anaanza na Neoverse starting on Saturday. Number 28. Number 29, I need 2 more people. John Mwangi, invited by Mr. Masharia, starting Neoverse package on Friday. And the last person, Mr. Emmanuel, invited by Maziri, anaanza na package ya 42,000, lakini hujasema lini. So any other person who has given their names after I have mentioned how wengine, kindly go back to the person who invited you right now. Enda saa hizi umpatie, mwambie unaanza na package gani na date, because I only need a limited number of 30 people. Mimi sitaki more than 30, at least a maximum of 50. Those people who are going to have paid from now up to Sunday, nimepatiana mpaka Sunday. Tafadhali, those are the people who I only need. And if you're going to have connected, go back to the person who invited you. Huyo mtu ndio atakuweka kwa zetu za mentorship. Huyo ndio atakusaidia. So go back to that person, First of all, mwambie thank you very much for loving me unconditionally, for giving me this chance to see the business opportunity, and I'll be glad to be meeting all of you guys once you have started the business. So thank you very much for everyone who has tuned in. Anyone else who has not been mentioned today, just make a plan of how you're going to get started. Try your best on how you're going to start the business. You can start paying to the company's pay bill number. Utasaidiwa. Mimi naona Wilson, naona watu wengi sana, naona Monica, naona George, naona Vincent, naona John, kuna Francis. So first come advantage. Those who pay immediately ndio wataanza kuenjoy hizo spillovers. So thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Let's meet into our next training session that is going to be happening from tomorrow. So tomorrow we have another training session for the members. And for those people who have managed to pay for their accounts today, congratulations. Looking forward to helping you build your future. So thank you very much. Have a good evening.